Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1296 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is very interesting. Quote for today is comparison can be fatal distraction. Comparison can be fatal distraction. And what do I mean by this? I'm so excited to be sharing this conversation with you. Comparison can be distraction, yes. However, what I'm saying is comparison can be fatal distraction. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you on the other side of the show reel. Welcome back to the conversation. Today we are on day 1296 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is comparison can be fatal distraction. And what do I mean by this? I mean, everybody is on their own journey. I mean, stop comparing yourself to somebody else and beating yourself down. Stop comparing yourself to somebody else and feeling on top of the world. Stop comparing yourself. Period. That's it. Because this can be fatal. It can cause you to be distracted, and that kind of distraction could prove to be fatal to your journey, to your level of success, to your goals. You could kind of lose your way. You could be a little, out of place, absolutely out of place. It could stagnate you. Worst case scenario, it could stagnate you. There could be so much that you have got to achieve in your world, and yet because you are comparing yourself to the next person, because you're comparing yourself to some other person, or because you are thinking you are being compared, you will stop doing what you need to get done. And because you will stop doing what you need to get done, it's fatal. It's fatal to your success. You will not then find that level of success at that pace that you should otherwise be making progress. Think about this. Often it happens. Yeah, we look at people and their journey and we go, oh wow, I wish I was there. Or oh wow, I wish they would see me. It doesn't matter if they see you or they don't. Just see yourself, love yourself. I 5 yourself every morning so that you can appreciate and love yourself. I mean, progress never happens on the outside. It's always inward out. So you need to first go inside. You need to go within and find yourself. You need to go within and trust yourself. You need to go within and respect yourself. You need to go within and give yourself that love. You need to go within and give yourself that hope and trust that, yes, this is my journey and this is how I'm going to play it. This is my game and this is how I'm going to play it. This is my game and these are my rules. This is my goals and this is how I'm going to get there. When you start comparing yourself to others, you're distracted. You're absolutely distracted. Right? And then you want to become that other person. You want to have that person's shoes. You want to stand in their shoes. And what happens is sometimes their shoes are too big and sometimes they're too small and they don't fit you right because they've been wearing those shoes. They've been walking their path and the shoes are therefore working for them. But they're not your shoes. So you're not going to be comfortable in those shoes. So be yourself. Own your shoes. Own your journey. Respect your feet. As simple as that. I'm sorry, I'm a little pumped up about this because I've seen this so often. I've seen this so often as a coach. I've seen this so often, where people in the corporate space, in the academic space. I work a lot with students. I work a lot with in the corporate space, and I see people, competing with each other, feeling compared. Feeling compared can also be a little bit of a distraction, where you look at yourself and you go, "Oh, I didn't get the raise because my boss thinks this other person is better than me." And maybe that's not even the reason. Maybe the other person got the raise because they've been putting in a lot more effort. Maybe they got that raise because they are, their relationship with the organization is a little more advanced than yours. It could be anything. It could be anything. But you are looking at it as, oh, they got the raise because someone is comparing the two of us. It's that someone is just you, it's nobody else. So stop looking at the world from a place of comparison. Own who you are, because comparison can be a fatal distraction. Yes. On another, on the other side of this conversation is obviously the pluses. If you're comparing yourself to someone and using that comparison well, and Sharon was the one who left a message, left a comment on the quote when I shared it earlier. She said, comparison, when used well, can be beneficial. And she is so right. When you use comparison to look at someone as a role model, as a mentor, as someone who has walked the path, and you will just, use that as a guidance to how to get towards success the way they have. If you're looking at it that way, then beautiful. Use that as the blueprint, and then create your own journey through it. Look at someone out of comparison, not to compare, but to look at them from a place of inspiration, motivation, and look at them with awe and gratitude and respect, and say, yes, this is how it should be done, and this is how I'd like to do it. But never out of comparison, because when you're comparing one to the other, that just means that one is better than the other, and you are probably not, or the other person is probably not. Either way, it just means one is better than the other. And we don't want to get into that conversation, because each of you are unique. Each of you is on your own journey, and each of you has your own story to tell, your own legacy to leave behind. So be honest to yourself, be honest to your legacy, be honest to your journey, be honest with your goals. Stop comparing, because it can be a fatal distraction. This is how I see it. And if this conversation has been of value to you, please write and comment saying, I am unique. Because each one of us is unique. Each one of us is on our own journey. We are growing, we are learning, we are evolving every day. And each one of us going to have our own set of hurdles, our own set of joys, our own set of losses, and our own set of wins. So I wish you lots and lots of experiences that shape you. And please remember that you are unique. I am unique. In comments, if this has been of value to you, tag a friend who needs to receive this message. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so much. Once again, let me share with you, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, because once you subscribe and turn those notifications on, you will know exactly when I go live, and you can hop on board to engage with the conversation and be part of it and add value, because after all, we are connecting the thoughts. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.